Bahamas Electricity Corporation customers outraged after frequent power cuts in recent weeks. Last night, portions of New Providence, including Elizabeth Estates, Fox Hill, Colony Village, Pinewood Gardens, Marshall Road, Carmichael Road, East Street, Shirley Street, Mackey Streets, were without electricity. In a statement issued this afternoon, BC officials say that there were two outages which were as a result of a fault in the cable and not the generation network. The power outage affected 40% of customers and was fully restored after midnight. According to the BC statement, BC is carrying out checks to determine what caused the disturbances and assures that the necessary repairs will be made. BC apologizes for the inconvenience caused. Well, if you or anyone you know owns a 2001, 2003 Suzuki, Ignis, Alto, or Kai, then pay attention to this. The manufacturers have recalled those vehicles, while the company's local distributor, Auto Mall, isn't taking any chances either. Lee Lowe and Lenny Henderson explains how many of his customers could be affected and what led to the recall.
It's about 35 vehicles, but we do understand that a lot of persons import Japanese vehicles as well, right-hand drive. They may be affected, so we don't want to count those persons out.
It's very important to have these recalls, and sometimes they can be a little bit later in the year, or it takes a while for the manufacturer to actually to see a problem with the components. In this particular recall, it's the ignition switches. Sometimes the grease can get a little bit hard and can cause a little bit of smoking on the contacts. We're reaching out to the customers. What we need is the VIN numbers from all these customers. If you do have a vehicle you suspect is in the campaign, then please call Automal and we can check the VIN number.
In an effort to ensure these vehicles are reliable and safe for their customers moving forward, officials have agreed to replace the ignition switch in those cars at no cost once it is brought to one of Automal's authorized dealers.
Some customers that we've contacted that the vehicle is no longer in operation. Of course, it doesn't make sense to change a part for a vehicle that nobody uses. We have a few customers that have sold their vehicles, but they don't know who the owner is or they don't have the information. We want to make sure that everybody gets covered. I mean, this is a potential issue that could be a fire. We don't want that to happen. We really trust our brands. We want our customers to be very confident in the brands and get reliability out of them. So we want to make sure that we do this for them.